From Argus Media, this is Fuels Focus, a recap of stories within the U.S. refined products marketplace from the week that was November 11th through the 15th, 2024. December NYMEX WTI finished near $68 a barrel this week as OPEC further trimmed its forecast for global oil demand growth and concerns arose over the outlook for economic growth in China. The average retail price of U.S. gasoline and diesel declined over the week to their lowest points in nearly 3 years. Gasoline averaged $3.05 a gallon, the lowest since the first week of June 2021, while retail diesel declined to $3.52 a gallon, its lowest point since early October 2021. In yearly comparison, retail gasoline prices have fallen by nearly 30 cents, diesel's down by about 80 cents. U.S. Atlantic Coast gasoline stocks hit a 19-month low during the first week in November as thinner seasonal gasoline imports and refinery production met with stronger demand. Atlantic Coast gasoline inventories have been steadily declining since late September and dropped in the week that ended on the 8th of November by 5.2% to 51.3 million barrels. That's the lowest since April 2023 and 2.5% below a year earlier. Total U.S. gasoline stocks hit a 2-year low at 206.9 million barrels during the same week. Thinner seasonal gasoline imports have played a role in falling stock levels since late September, while a weak transatlantic arbitrage persisted. Atlantic Coast gasoline imports were at 207,000 barrels a day in the week that ended the 1st of November, the lowest since April 2020, before rising to roughly 500,000 barrels last week. Thinner refinery production in New York Harbor is also likely factored in declining gasoline inventories over the last month, and seasonal turnarounds have also impacted regional production levels. And Citgo reported lower third-quarter profit even as its 3 refineries ran near capacity following operational upgrades. Citgo increased refinery throughputs in the third quarter to 811,000 barrels a day. It's a 96% utilization rate, up from 765,000 barrels a day in the same 3 months last year. Refiner completed several refinery projects this year, returning units to service and boosting its ability to process heavy crudes. Citgo reported third-quarter profit of $66 million compared with a profit of $567 million in the third quarter of last year. The company's 3 refineries alongside lubricant plants, midstream, and retail assets are in the process of being auctioned by a U.S. federal court to satisfy debts owned by its parent firm. The court in September identified Amber Energy as the leading bidder for the assets. The auction process continues, but Amber says it expects a mid-2025 close of the transaction. And that's all for this edition of Fuels Focus, a production of Argus Media, a leading independent provider of pricing and commodity market information. For more on these stories and others, along with the latest pricing in the marketplace, make sure to subscribe to the daily Argus Media U.S. Products Report.